the last 50 years, this little-known herb in the outskirts of the wild parts, it likes the pristine, wild, unpolluted areas of southern China and parts of Southeast Asia, underwent research on 4 different continents in 5 different countries, and the research started to show that not only did it have a few of the saponins that ginseng had, it had 4 times many than the total of all of ginseng. So ginseng was considered the king herb. It had about 30 different saponins in it. These are the pharmacologic ingredients that are known for most of its effect. We're at 127 so far with the crown herb and haven't finished counting on it. What we found is that it's an adaptogenic herb. If ginseng is the king of herbs, then this has to be the crown. It has more active ingredients than any single herb that's been found on the planet so far. What does that mean? As an adaptogen, it works uniquely in your own body because it doesn't override your body, it works with it. It works with your brain, helping your brain as a control center work with all the different gland systems in the body. So if your blood pressure is high, it's going to help your body try to normalize. If it's low, it's going to help it normalize it. It has very specific effects for helping manage blood sugar, blood lipids. It is powerfully immune toning, where if your immune system is overreacting, it helps tone it down. If we look at the number one reason why people are aging, it's because they're slowly cooking from the inside out. You know about inflammation, right? With the processed foods, the sugar, the flour, and the lifestyle we have, what causes our wrinkles, what causes the age spots, what causes some of the graying of the hair, what causes your muscles to lose some of their tone, what causes the liver to go into cirrhosis, what causes arteries to shrink and not be elastic, causing blood pressure to raise, our eyesight not to be so good? Inflammation. We're cooking from the inside out. This is powerfully anti-inflammatory, powerfully anti-aging, powerfully from being photoprotective to it helps the blood vessels have normal nitric oxide release, meaning it helps it expand so you have better blood flow from the big arteries to the small arteries. Small arteries might go to small places of the body, to the brain, the eyes, the ears, down into the limbs. It also tones the immune system. The white blood cells eat up the invaders. They eat up, they help protect our body and wipe up debris after damage. It helps control them and make them stronger. This is metabolically mending. This is bringing harmony to a body that if we look at what's going on in our culture, we're overweight, we have blood sugar problems, our blood lipids, our blood fats are out of balance. This helps specifically pick up your energy, help balance your stamina, and helps your metabolism run on even keel. There is not another product that has the amount of effects through numerous systems where we're not overriding you or pushing you in one direction or another. Caffeine, sugar, guarana can overstimulate and you crash and burn. You don't get a benefit, you get a short-term pharmacologic effect. When you take an adaptogenic formula like ours, it's unique, it's proprietary, is that you start at a baseline and you elevate. You can feel differences in a matter of hours, but certainly in a matter of days and the weeks to ensue. As an adaptogenic herb, what is known, and it's clearly known because there's probably well over 1,000 studies on adaptogens alone just by the Russians. And the Swedish have gotten into it, the Chinese have gotten into it, and we're very clear on their effects. They're so effective that it's the only supplement that cosmonauts are allowed to bring into their space program. It has been the secret of a lot of the athletic performance in Eastern Bloc countries. We're now introducing the best adaptogenic combination that has ever been on the planet, as far as I can see it. You get the benefits without being pushed to the right or the left. One dose in a non-athlete can improve performance. One dose. And to me, that's exciting, but what's more important is that long-term, the benefits accumulate. You don't accommodate to it, you improve. If it picks up your energy level and your stamina, even if you stop taking it, it doesn't drop you lower than where you started. You'll come to the same place or be higher. The longer you take it, the more likelihood that you'll end up higher than where you started. To me, that's improvement. To me, that's real health. You can't do it overnight. You can't do it in minutes. Any product that works in a second or an hour is usually a very temporary effect, not a healing effect. I may have used the example the other night, but if you had a tree and it was wilting, you don't put a steroid on the leaf and expect it to get better, right? You don't put an antibiotic on it and say, okay, we'll take care of it. You water it. You take care of it. You give it sunshine. And it will get better. You all know that, right? But it takes days. It may take weeks. It may take pruning. Nature knows what to do. We have to provide the background. We have to provide the means for it to do so. And this system has a means to support you if you'll give it the underpinning to do more than any other system that we know. More than just providing the nutrition, we're actually helping to drive the metabolic machinery to help utilize the nutrition better, to give you the energy that you need to finish your day, to think more clearly. One of the things that I notice about it, it has many ingredients from the flavonoids and the saponins that calm your energy. You will feel more calm under stress, more capable, less distressed. It has effects in the central nervous system and I think in the peripheral and calming down the energy with the heart and helping regulate. You have more done, you have more work accomplished, protecting your vitality, promoting your health, and preventing problems long term. Third product is the detox product. We are living in perilous times. We have grown through the era of better living through chemistry, and everything became a chemical manipulation. Most of the food that is eaten in the commercial world today has additives and flavors and scents that have nothing to do with nature. Our chemical composition of our foods have changed dramatically in the last 100 years. Cancer was very unknown with 2 people in 100 getting it 100 years ago. Now it's 3 out of 4 people, 2 out of 4 anyway, coming up to 3 out of 4. Cardiovascular disease was completely unknown until the early 19th century. And the first case of it, everybody ran down to see this one patient who had heart disease because they'd never seen it and they knew they'd never see another case. Now it's become one of the biggest killers. Not because our genes have changed, but because our diet and lifestyle has changed. And so what we are facing today is an onslaught of pollution, environmental, as well as chemically added to our food, in our drinks, in our water, in the carpets. You hear a lot in the news about mercury in fish, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. We know about free radicals, right? We know that free radicals cause aging, and that we take antioxidants to fight them. What's the number one free radical generator in the body from pollution? What causes you to generate free radicals day after day, moment after moment in the human body? The air you breathe. It can be in the air you breathe, but it's heavy metals. Mercury, lead, cadmium, arsenic, radioactive elements are in all of us right now. And these are just not a problem because they're in your body, because they're actively problematic in your body. They are active in the nervous system, causing problems with thinking and focus and fog. They're in your muscular system, causing aches and pains or fibromyalgia. They can be implicated with allergies. They can be problems with the swallowing and digestive systems. They can contribute to arthritides and other issues. Almost any symptom you can think of, from migraines to nausea, heavy metals can be implicated. We are very well equipped to handle pollution. We have a very strong detox system, but we're not very good at getting rid of the fat-soluble ones. So there's 2 things that help do this. Exercise, and aerobic exercise in particular. It has to be at least 20 minutes, so you get the water sweat as well as the fat sweat.